spot rates and contract rates down, costs at all-time high. You were talking about some of the trends in used trucks and where that's going, but your organization has put together a comprehensive consumer report, and I wanted to talk about that. So you've released this report. There were some very specific key takeaways, like you say, that were significantly different than in the years past. Let's talk a little bit about what those were.
One of the ones that is so fundamentally different is how buyers interact with dealerships now. It used to be that a buyer would almost always go to a dealership or almost always contact the dealership by phone. Now, many, many buyers are doing most of their research online, whether it's at a dealership website or a third-party website like Commercial Truck Trader. But by the time a buyer contacts a dealer, they've really gone down that sales funnel. That buyer journey is pretty much cemented at that point. They've talked to 3 or 4 dealerships or researched 3 or 4 dealerships before they've contacted the one they're going to buy from. And what's different is that the telephone, which used to be such a large part of our business just a few years ago, is now moved aside, and it really is email. Email is the way that many of the buyers like to interact with a seller. They prefer it even over texting. People are so concerned about things like their and we offer phone calls and texting and stuff, but people are so concerned about their privacy, or they just don't want, the pressure of somebody contacting them back, that they use email as that form of getting that additional research without actually having to have that direct one-on-one interaction. And that's so different than it was just several years ago. And it's not only in the class 8s, it's really in the class 3 through 7s. We're seeing many, many conversations, discussions formulated via email, where they'll talk about everything up to the final price via email, and then they will actually contact the dealership. So they're really looking for a convenient and hassle-free way of shopping, and they want to do it on their own terms now, which is such a change from the way it was just several years ago.